What's happening, people? You ready for episode 2? Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, whatever you want to call it. We're here. We're back again. Hopefully you guys keep supporting the video, man. Let my Game of Thrones videos get back to where they used to be. Yes. But it is what it is, man. I'm going to watch this regardless, so you guys will get to see it. So keep supporting, keep hitting that like button, man. You already know what to do. You know your job, man. I don't have to tell you what to do. Make sure you like the video. Make sure that you leave a comment. As always, man, let me know what you guys think of what the series is going on. And for all you guys that are commenting, I'm happy about those comments, okay? I'm happy about them. I really do. I am really happy about you guys commenting on the videos, letting me know the stuff that I'm getting wrong and stuff like that. Give me a synopsis of the episode and stuff that I'm maybe remembering wrong and stuff like that. I really do appreciate that. Just make sure you don't spoil me on anything, because I know you guys out there that have read the book, you have a lot more context towards a lot of this stuff. So make sure you don't spoil me on anything. Okay, so let's jump into the episode and I will see you guys at the end for the review. Alrighty.
The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business.
If you've something to discuss, Lord
I want to know what is to be done about my ships and my men.
The Crown will compensate you for your ship and crew and make an offering to the men's
I
family.
don't want compensation. I want to seize the Stepstones by force and burn out this crab feeder.
I am not prepared to start a war with the Free Cities.
These pirates are not the Free Cities. What reason does the crab feeder have to fear us? The king's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and fortify it with an army of his gold cloaks. Daemon has squatted there for over half a year without even a protest from the crown.
I have acted, Corlys. I've sent envoys to Pentos and Volantis to see if we might find common cause. Ships and men are at the ready.
You have dragon riders, father.
Can't use the dragons to solve every problem, though.
Send us.
That's simple.
Exactly. I would imagine that it
short
wouldn't be that
force.
simple. It would be a show of force, but you can't. Oh my god. You can't just resort to that from the
only think that we
get-go,
should
man.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
I understand that she wants to input, but I would imagine that they don't want to use the dragons to be, you know what I'm saying? Because then you're just another tyrant. Let's, you know, I didn't want to say that, but you don't want to just immediately, as soon as there's a problem to be solved, oh, we got dragons. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how you have countries with nukes now. You have an issue with some people who don't want to. Hey, we got nukes. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna bomb you real quick just to show you that. Remember, we got nukes. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation for Rhaenyra. I get it.
Do any of these knights have combat experience? Beyond capturing poachers. Be welcome, Sir Criston. You saw combat in the Stormlands.
Dornish marches, Princess.
I choose Sir Criston Cole.
Let's not be too hasty, Princess.
Those men are tawny knights. My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
Of course, Princess.
Well, let us plan Sir Criston's investiture then.
Your Grace,
I'm glad we could meet.
I wish to apologize for the tenor at the small council today, Your Grace. It was not my intent to make offense.
Your fleet is one of the realm's most important assets, Lord Corlys. But you must understand, as king, it is my obligation to avoid war until such time it is unavoidable.
I fear that the eyes of our enemies are presently fixed on the Red Keep. The Queen has passed. A girl has been named heir to the Iron Throne, the first in its history.
You paint such an aspirant portrait of my reign, Corlys.
It is an honest one, cousin.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose, my lord?
Wed our daughter Rhaenyra. Unite the two great surviving Valyrian houses. With the Targaryen dragons and the Valyrian fleet bound in blood, you can show the realm that the crown's strongest days are ahead, not behind.
It hasn't even been half a year since Emma passed.
The realm expects you to take a new wife sooner or later, Grace. To strengthen your line and produce more heirs. You could not ask for a stronger match than Rhaenyra.
Isn't that his cousin, though? Wow.
Today at small council,
Paid no mind.
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young.
But
You will learn.
True. It's the truth. Ew. Bro, get this off my screen. Bro, give me the... HBO be messing with my appetite, man. And I'm a little hungry right now, too. Like, bro, why you gotta show maggots on the screen? I'm gonna try to make this comment without looking at the screen, man. Bro, come on, man. It's just unnecessary. Even though I don't even know the context of the scene. You know what I mean? But what I wanted to say about Rhaenyra is, what she needs to understand is that a lot of times you can't be too pushy. As the heir, you gotta sit back. You gotta sit back and learn how is the proper way to do things, right? And watch and learn and understand. If you want to do things, if you want to make suggestions, make sure it's kind of in line with what's being suggested. You get what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that he kind of immediately dismisses her thoughts, though, because at the same time it could be a good idea that she's coming up with. So to shut that down immediately, you know, you don't want to create a menace. And that's the thing, you don't want to create a menace. Yes, she's learning, you got to understand that. Yeah, that's a pretty good insight, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We can't do that because of this. And that's how you teach. You can't just tell her you will learn and you're not teaching at the same time. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I mean? So she's got to understand, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You gotta ease up on that. Like, these damn maggots. She's what, 15?
Do you know where she nests?
I'm sorry?
Do you know where Vhagar is now?
The Dragon Keepers believe she made home
Ain't
somewhere
no
on
way,
the coast of
bruh. Look at this child. Does this girl look 15? The man said this girl is 15. This girl looked 11, 12 at best.
The workers at Spice Town report hearing her song at times. They say it's a sad thing.
I imagine even dragons get lonely.
It would be a great honor to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children of pure Valyrian blood so that we
Bruh.
might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
She practiced that.
Is that what your father told you to say? What did your mother tell you?
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
How old is he? She. How old is she? Do anything
Bothers
until
you,
the
does it
14th?
not?
my father is a king. It is his duty to take a new wife and strengthen his line.
I did not ask for a lesson in politics. I asked whether this bothers you.
Rhaenyra is your daughter, princess. Does it bother you?
Of course it does. His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
When I am queen, I will create a new order.
Oh, I wish that could be Rhaenyra. But the men of the realm already had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council, and they denied it.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys. They bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups?
I felt that.
Here is the hard truth. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
She ain't lying though.
And your father is no.
I'm saying I'm a little embarrassed for her because it's the truth, man. And I think she's into dude as well.
I don't know Lena very well.
I'm sure that she is good and kind, and that she will enjoy your company, as I have, Your Grace.
Your Grace,
Man, I
I've
wish
called
I
a small
had that
council to
accent.
the emergency session.
Why?
I think it best you hear it directly.
Skorkidosa zedrisa droman tomepsa uliroti rilaudixo.
Daridoros Daemon sikia sida seglivzeus.
Daemon.
The prince left a missive, which I believe might explain.
To announce that he is to take a second wife in the tradition of old Valyria. She is to assume the title Lady Missaria of Dragonstone. The prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace.
Damn.
It is in 2 days' time.
God's been good.
Who is Lady Missaria?
We believe...
Daemon's Hall.
Oh,
Less than sedition.
I strongly agree.
old girl that was in
To provoke me.
the place with him.
To answer is to give him what he wants.
Scorio dromon Daemon leitas.
Dromon hidrotso iles Daridoros.
Dream fire.
Velo matzombile idrepte enkono.
Damn.
Assemble a detachment, Otto. I will go to Dragonstone and drag Daemon back to face justice
Your
myself.
Grace. My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. It's too dangerous. Let me go to Dragonstone.
Really, nigga? So you just want to die?
And leave Dragonstone by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Very good.
This is a truly pathetic show, Daemon. Are you so desperate for the king's attention that you've resorted to skulking about like a common cutpurse?
I'm simply keeping with the traditions of my house, the same as my brother did for his heir.
Those traditions are for the true-born children of royalty, not for bastards fathered on a common whore.
Lady Missaria is to be my wife. Our love does not know titles and traditions.
But you want to do
What have you
traditional
been to the city
things, you
watch?
don't.
Aiding
What?
the prince in his treason.
The king made me their commander. They are loyal to me.
To choose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Yo.
Even if it ends in the death of
Daemon
the
is a
unborn
menace,
child
bro.
and its mother.
Did they forget that he has his dragon here? Is this what? Rhaenyra pulled up. She like, yo, if you want that smoke, we can get it popping.
What are you doing here, princess?
Preventing bloodshed.
Sir Kristen, please escort the princess to safety.
Take care not to startle Syrax, my lords. She's rather protective of me.
Tubi maneri, Nike de Niklas.
Apraziri ziri ema.
Dreptan li dawor.
Sekedja sut nuchon vronkron, dromon laudigon ao belvitas.
Pipot zadrzomi mazumpilo vule, konir nuhruho sutjailan.
Sekelat.
Razilari Tubi.
One day.
I'm right here, Uncle. The object of your ire. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it. And be done with all this bother.
Talk your shit, Rhaenyra. I love it. Talk your shit to him. What you about, Daemon? You really, he really does act. He out here acting like a child, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He just pouting. Daemon is just He just pouting right now. I want to know how they developed the connection with the Targaryens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that's part of it that I'm like looking at, and I'm like, how did they develop this relationship with the dragons? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, was it some sort of magic that happened? Because the dude, you know, the king said in the last episode, he talked about it, and he's like, it's a power that men should have never messed with. You know what I mean? But it is granted them so much. It is granted them so much. I mean, they're immune to fire. You know what I'm saying? It's just as granted them so much in terms of power and all this other stuff. Like, what happened? It's kind of like you choosing your spirit animal. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. Like, that's a mystery. I'm pretty sure there's probably something behind it. If it's gonna be explained in the prequel, don't put it in the comment section, please. I'm just talking to myself.
Most of my years have been spent living in terror.
You're safe with me, I swear it.
You are Targaryen. You can afford to play your stupid games with the king, but I cannot. I came to you to be liberated.
Liberated? From what?
Fear.
Ever since my name was read by the Archmaesters at the Great Council, I have felt Corlys Velarion's envious gaze staring at me from across the Blackwater.
You sit upon the highest seat in the realm, Your Grace.
Really?
Crowned
Corlys?
men don't like having to look up.
Rhaenyra Velaryon.
What's to mislike?
She is 12.
She will mature.
So I'm saying that she looked 12. I know I wasn't off on that. I'm like, she looked, but he did say 15. I was like,
a claim on all things.
What if I was to reject Lord Corlys' proposal?
He would not be like to take it well. I fear nothing short of a direct line to the Iron Throne would satisfy him. And the Sea Snake holds claim to nearly half the realm's ships.
He would not dare withhold them in the face of the realm's need. Who is he to act to me?
No one, Your Grace. But Driftmark makes for a better ally than it does an enemy. The Sea Snake has made a calculated reach, fair play for a man of his position. You should wed Rhaenyra Velaryon, Your Grace. Shape Lord Corlys and fix him at your side, permanently as an ally.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
he didn't even know she left.
You disobeyed me. You fled King's Landing without a word. And you acted without the crown's leave. You are my only heir. You could have been killed.
May I sit?
He's looking at her like, you know, I'm talking to you, right? I'm still your father.
I struggle to realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown. But I know she understands what is now expected of me.
The king must take a new wife.
But you are my only heir. And our line is vulnerable. Too easily ended. And by marrying again, I may begin to ensure that we are better defended.
Against whom?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
You are the king. And so your first duty is to the realm. Dear.
But it's so hard for her to get there, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can see how sad she is for saying this, even though she knows it is, you know, that's just how it is.
I have decided to take a new wife. I intend to marry.
Wonder if he... Yo!
The Lady Alicent Hightower.
Yo! What did I say, bro? What?
Before spring's end.
Yo. This man just spit in this dude's face like, yo.
This is an absurdity. My house is Valerian, the greatest power in the realm.
And I am your king.
I mean, I did say earlier it would be nice if he went with her. I don't know if Alicent is I don't know. Like, this is crazy.
Rhaenyra.
Bro, yo, drama, bro. What?
Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back. I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
He's talking to Daemon, ain't it? Bruh.
We've been passed over too often.
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys? Or was there some other reason?
He wants an alliance.
A Mirish prince is feeding Westerosi sailors to the crabs.
I've been petitioning the king to send my navy into the territory, but he's denied me.
It was never my brother's strongest trait.
What?
Being king.
Waiting in the Stepstones is a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it. We are the realm's second sons, Daemon. Our worth is not given. It must be made.
This episode, House of the Dragon, episode 2. I don't even know if they're going to do seasons or it's just going to be one season for this prequel. I don't know if it's going to be multiple seasons. Let me know in the comment section if there's multiple seasons planned for the show, because I know it must be doing great numbers, because I'm pretty sure all the Game of Thrones fans are coming back to watch the show. It must be doing great numbers. So let me tell you guys, this episode was so well done. It was so well done, and it's better than episode 1. It's way better than episode 1. One thing that I love about the Game of Thrones atmosphere that they've set up for this show is just the overall, the dialogue is just so good in Game of Thrones. The writing, the writers really go in their bag, man. I think they brought back the original writers too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, you know, not enough people watch the channel to let me know. But either way, I could research it anyways. But the thing that I like about Game of Thrones, man, and just the avenues that they go to create this atmosphere, this just immersiveness into that world, like you feel like you're living in these medieval times, you know, of old, you know what I mean? And it's just great. Let's talk about the episode. I never expected a what's his name? I can never remember these people's names because they're all new to me. Is it Viserys? I think it's Viserys, right? I never expect him and Daemon to team up for anything. You know what I'm saying? So that was, you know what I'm saying? Enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So that was unexpected there at the end of the episode. Also, the situation that's going on with Rhaenyra, right? And I still can't remember this woman's name. I can never remember her name, man. Her name keeps slipping me. time and time again, her name keeps I keep missing me, man. You know what I mean? Like, her name keeps missing me. I'm trying to find it in the show. Please bear with me. Right? So her name is what is it? Alicent? Yeah, Alicent. So Alicent, I gotta remember that name, Alicent, right? If I say it enough times, it will stick. So Alicent, to the way how things were going from episode 1 to 2, I was like, there's a chance that the king might choose her to be his next wife, from how they were kind of giving her more scenes in the episode and stuff like that. But she's given me so much mixed signal, because at one point it feels like she really does enjoy being around the king, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm guessing she's just playing up to it and not, you know, like being a dick about it because her dad is sending her to do this. But it seems like Otto that was his agenda, to get her there, because, and he was preemptive about it as well, and good on him. You know what I'm saying? To put that is like, listen, just go comfort him. You know what I'm saying? You know, get him somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? Just be a listening ear, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Keep his company, whatnot. I think he was kind of egging her on to do more. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he didn't end up doing anything like that with her, at least as far as we know. That he didn't do anything like that with her. But I felt like he started to become closer and closer to her, because it's been 6 months since episode 1, right? It's been 6 months has passed, because they keep talking about half a year. So I'm saying 6 months. I don't know if their calendar is the same as ours. They say half a year has passed, right? So I'm figuring that over that 6 month period, you know what I'm saying, she was just going to him, comforting him, you know, let him, you know, talk, all this stuff, and all the time they got that time to get closer. So I felt like it would have been better, as you hear me say throughout the episode, that it would just be better if he chose her, because you going to have to marry a 12-year-old and then you gotta wait 2 years to bed her. Which man is going to want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Which man is going to want to do that? That's too long to wait. I mean, other than the fact that she's just way too young, that's another factor as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would choose something else over that in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know people who are watching this show are going to be, they're probably going to be very pissed. There's probably going to be articles tomorrow that comes out talking about Game of Thrones trying to marry off grown-ass old men to 12-year-olds. Okay? You know it's going to happen. It's just the society that we live in today that can't look at fiction and call it fiction, as if you don't have. I looked up the age of consent for Japan the other day. It's 13. Okay? Chill. Calm down. It's what they feel like is whatever. Different countries, different culture have different things, right? So, you know, it's different. You know, whether they, I don't know what it is. People might look at it and, you know, we can be over here in our Western world and be like, it's not right, and all of this other stuff. She's just a child, and all this other stuff. He's just a child. Whatever the situation is, right? It doesn't change the fact that that's what they're doing, is what I'm trying to say. So, but this is fiction, okay? It's fiction, and you know, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, kids are forced, and even today in some countries, kids are forced to grow up pretty fast. I'm not even gonna front. You know what I'm saying? Right? I'm not even gonna front. Right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So that happened, and I really, you know what I'm saying, of course Rhaenyra is going to be salty about it, because that's her friend. It's literally your best friend, dude. You just chose to be your wife. Like, whichever way he went, somebody wouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody wouldn't like it. At least whoever he chose, she wasn't going to like, because I don't need, bro. It has been such a long time. It's been such a long time since I've been excited about anything going on in Game of Thrones, because the theories are exponential when it comes on to this show of where it can possibly go. So it's like, even though you know this is a prequel to what happened in the actual Game of Thrones show, this stuff is really interesting. I don't know if the people who read the book can really enjoy this as much as I've enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know nothing about the books, never read the books, planned to actually read the books and never got to it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. This episode was just so good, bro. Like the whole, when she went to Dragonstone, and I know the king was gonna be pissed, because as a matter of fact, when she pulled up, I thought she actually went there with him, and Otto maybe signaled her or something and told her to come in, because he pulled up with the dragon came out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, Rhaenyra pulled up. I thought that was it until Otto said, like, what are you doing here? And then I was like, oh shit, she's gonna be in trouble with the king about all of this now. This is not gonna be good for her. So that's how I was looking at it from that point of view. But she pulled it out. She pulled it off though. And the king wasn't too upset about it. It was like, listen, you got to be careful. You're my only heir. You know what I'm saying? You could get killed out here. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. And then what am I going to do with my bloodline? Like, I can't, you know what I mean? And now I got to hurry up and get new heirs. Like, if you purposely put yourself into a situation, and she's very headstrong. You know what I'm saying? She's very headstrong, and that's the thing when I'm saying you got to sit back and learn, man. You got to learn from people who has done it before. You can't just jump up and be like, oh, I already know what I got to do, and then just go do it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that will get you killed. So as much as I love these characters, they do have some flaws about them. You know what I'm saying? So we got to watch out for that. Rhaenyra is very headstrong, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I don't think she ever ascended the throne. I don't think she ever did, because I probably heard her name, and it was just like a pass over that she was in a line of Targaryens. You know what I'm saying? Because I did watch that one video, but I don't remember them ever having a woman queen, because they, even in Game of Thrones, they were talking, it was like a woman has never taken the Iron Throne. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in Game of Thrones, they said that. So that means she never ascended the throne. So something happened, and we're gonna watch it play out. This was an incredible episode. Loved it from start to finish, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For all you guys out there that are watching my videos, I appreciate y'all. I know it's not a lot of us right now. Hopefully we can break into the people who are doing thousands of views for this show. I don't know, maybe, or hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can bring some of my old fans back, but I know most of those people probably left the channel from back then. So I don't know, maybe, we'll see how things go. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace.